As World Environment Ministers meet in Nairobi for the 12th session of the UNEP Governing Council, a new environmental report shows that the state of global environment continues to decline due to failure by governments to implement internationally agreed upon goals. The fifth Global Environment Outlook, GEO5, assessed progress and gaps in the implementation of such goals. The full report will be released in June ahead of the Rio+20 Summit on Sustainable Development.
We have 40, some progress, that is yellow light, 32 insufficient progress, and as I say, 14 with not enough data. So that means if you're trying to figure out whether or not you need to make a plan of some sort. Climate change, we can make a plan. We say that we're not going to meet our targets. We come up with various options. But when you don't know what your target is, it's hard to plan.
The summary report recommends that policymakers focus on the underlying drivers of environmental change, such as the negative aspects of population growth, consumption and production, urbanization, rather than just concentrating on reducing environmental pressures or symptoms.
The solutions range from policy in water management, transboundary water management, to marine parks, to RED+. It goes on and on and on. But the point is that the solutions that are put on the table are not intended to be prescriptive in nature, but rather a menu of options that you might want to look at. It's just a potential source of information to assist in decision making.
President Mwai Kibaki, who opened the meeting, called on the UNEP Governing Council to endorse the African Union position to transform UNEP into a specialized organization.
This will enable us to place equal importance on the environmental sector as has been placed on other sectors of sustainable development.
When the world meets in Rio in June for a crucial meeting on sustainable development, key among the issues to be discussed will be that of strengthening UNEP to a specialized agency. And if they agree to this, the next step will be to write a proposal either to the UN General Assembly, the UN Secretary General, or international negotiating committees.
Well, as in all negotiations, there's always room for further negotiation, for further delays, but if the decision by the summit is clear, then that is an instruction also to the General Assembly. And in that sense, I think whatever the decision may be in Rio, it is acted on, and that is also not unusual. We have had many decisions in summits, and they are acted on. But, you know, in politics, there are many ways in which you can speed things up or slow things down.
In Rio, we have an opportunity to put the world on a sustainable path. But let us be under no illusion about the scale of the challenge. Finding long-term solutions to our economic, social, and environmental problems is no easy task. We need an outcome from Rio+20 that will relate to the concerns of all. It must be clear, it must be practical and transformational. It should convince even the skeptics. We must be prepared to take the decisions and adopt policies that will promote the long-term development of our societies.
For Capital News at the UNEP headquarters in Nairobi, I'm Catherine Karongo.